Hello beautiful souls and welcome to our day 26. Today we're going to hit hard into our deep core. We're going to use functional movements and sequences that's going to awaken and activate the transverse abdominis as well as our deep core internal obliques. So get yourself onto your mat and we're going to start on our back. We're going to activate our pelvic floor. So as always, I invite you to really pull it in, zip it in and upwards. And then your pelvic, you're going to allow a tilt into your back, bringing and shifting it in, drawing your navel inwards towards your spine, and allowing your entire back and spine to be flattened on the mat. So much so if you have a piece of paper in the back, you will not be able to pull it. It's completely clipped onto the ground. And then from here, as well as your rib cage and your belly, I want you to feel that internal rotation into your rib cage. So it's not flared outwards, it's actually drawn inwards, similarly to your abs and core. So once you've got that in place, you're going to extend your legs out. You're going to lift your head off the mat, bringing your knees into a 90 degrees. And then extend your right arm above your head whilst you are allowing your chest to come towards your knees and allowing your shoulders and your shoulder blades to be lifted off the ground. Extend your right arm above, extending your left arm, your left leg out. And then we're going to synchronize and moving the opposite side, inhaling, exhaling, and really extending the arm with the opposite leg. Keep drawing yourself away from the mat, from your shoulder and your head. Navel is working hard, pulling inwards towards the spine. Moving with the breath. Each movement we're going to try and do for 20 seconds, and when we come to holding poses, we're going to try and hold it for 10 seconds. So keep going. Allow yourself 3 more rounds, 2 more, last one. We're going to come to our hold, so hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees to your chest. Relax your head, relax your neck, relax your shoulders onto the mat. Take a breath. And then when you're ready, allowing yourself to rise up slightly, bringing your elbows onto the mat, hands flat on the mat. You could just bring your base and settle yourself onto it. Bringing your elbows as close as you can, shoulder blades coming closer to one another. Draw your shoulders backwards, opening up your chest. Engage your navel and your core, activating again. So then now bringing your knees up into 90 degrees. From here, we're going to bring one knee to the chest, extending the other, and then switching sides. All the time that you're doing this, I want you to really allow your gaze to go between your knees and then focusing and concentrating. We're going to create stability here. Breathing deeply. Stay focused and concentrated. Again, doing this for 20 seconds. Two more rounds. Last round, get ready for the hold. Hold it. If this is too much, you could bring your knees to your 90 degrees, but holding it wherever you are. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees towards your chest. Give yourself a hug, relax onto the mat, relax your shoulder, your head. Allow the breath to settle. Make sure when you're doing the moves, You don't hold your breath at any time. Using your inhalations and exhalations, finding your stability. Good job. Bringing yourself onto your seated. Now we're going to work on our stability, engaging our core, bringing and just lifting your feet off the ground, knees bent. You can now allow your knees to go a little apart, bringing your feet closer to one another. From here, extend, just lifting your upper body, extending your arms to the side, making sure you're not bowing. You are nice and strong in your spine. From here, you're going to extend, left arm coming out and bringing it out, and just allow a little twist to appear. Just opening that chest to one side and the other. All along while you're doing this, at the same time, you're keeping stable on the base. Because your feet are off the ground, you're using your core to find your balance at the same time. Keep breathing. Again, doing this for 20 seconds. Feeling that strength building up. You're feeling it in your hip flexors. Keep breathing to it. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Get ready for your hold. Holding the pose. 5, 4, keep it strong. 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees towards your chest. Release your feet onto the ground. Bring yourself into your butterfly pose, and then allow a nice, tall, straight spine all the way to the crown of your head. If you want, you could just use your butterfly pose, allowing your hip flexors to relax. Breathe into it, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Good job. Bringing your knees back together. We're going to go back into stability, but with movement in a different direction. So lift your heels off the mat. Bring your hands behind your head. And then we're going to go into a stabilized bicycle, bringing your elbow to the opposite knee and extending your other leg, moving nice and slowly, side to side. Keep breathing. Keep that spine nice and straight. Try not to crunch into this. Elbow to the knee. I hope you're feeling this, because I am. Another 2 rounds. Last round. And draw those knees towards your chest. Bring your feet together, knees apart. Create that tall spine, shoulders away from your ears. And release any tension built up in your hip flexors. And bring it back. And take yourself all the way back down onto the mat again. Just pay attention and awareness towards your pelvic tilt. Bring it, draw it inwards. Your back is completely flattened on the mat. Bring your arms, just opening your arms to the side, just slightly away from your body. Relax your shoulders on the mat. Great arm strength here. And then gently lift your legs up in the air, and slowly we're going to, on the count of 10, lower it down, make sure you don't have that tilt in the back. If you do, just bring it into a bent knee, because what you want to do, you want to make sure you're using your hip flexors and your core. So on the count of 10, when it comes down, slowly lift it up for the count of 3. Lowering down for the count of 10, nice and slow, holding that pelvic tilt, allowing your navel to be active and engaged, the core working hard. Lowering for the count of 10, bringing up to the count of 3. Allow yourself 2 more rounds. Lifting up, last round. Hope you've got the shakes here. As I said, you could modify it with bent knees as well, and just bringing your toes close to the ground and then lifting back. Bring your knees to your chest. And you could just keep your feet together, knees apart, just giving that lovely rotation, again, to relax and release any tension from your hip flexors. Relax your breath. And you could just do it the other direction as well, for balance purposes. And then slowly bring your knees. Give it a hug and gently release. And then slowly allow your arms to come back again slightly away from your body. Settle your shoulders on the mat, pelvic tilt, keeping your spine nice and steady onto the ground, stabilizing. Push your feet against the mat and then lift your hip off the mat into your mini bridge. Hold it here for a second. Allow your body to get used to it. Feeling that lovely, nice line that you created all the way from your knees down to your shoulders. Keep pushing your shoulder blades onto the mat. Nice and deep breathing here. And exhale. And then I want you to lift your one leg, right leg, and then slowly allow it to come down and bring it up, all the way down and bring it up, keeping that lovely, nice, lengthy spine from your hips all the way down to your shoulders in the meantime. Keeping it nice and strong. Keep pushing that left heel onto the ground, bringing it up and down your extended right leg. One more, and slowly bring it back. Hold it here, stabilize again, stay focused. When you're ready, extending your left leg, bring it up and slowly allow it to come down, taking it back, bringing it down and taking it back. Nice and slow. Don't rush into it. Keep pushing into your right heel, pushing against your arms, use your arms as stabilizers. And last round. And gently bring it back. Hold it here. Relax your shoulders onto the mat. Keep holding, keep breathing, keep pulling upwards, activating, and slowly lower it down inch by inch until your entire lower back is grounded. Bring your knees to your chest. Nice and deep breathing. And we're going to go into a transition and slowly shifting forward and backward until you're comfortable to bring yourself back into your cross-legged position. Take a deep inhale as you reach up, and as you exhale, allow your hands to come down and allow your body to fold forward, just as far as your body is comfortable. Nice and deep breathing here. With each exhalation, feeling that fold deepening. And then with your next inhalation, allow your body to rise up. Bring your knees together. And for your last and final pose, we're going to go into Navasana, our boat pose, which is one of my favorites, as you know. So extending your arms, keeping your shoulders away and draw away from each other and from your ears. And lift your heels off the mat. You could hold it here, or you could extend your legs, whichever comes to you. Wherever you are, I want you to feel comfortable and balanced. Nice and deep inhaling and exhaling, because slowly we're going to lower our body. I'm going to come here so you can see my head. You're going to slowly, for the count of 10, lower yourself down onto the mat with control. Control is everything. Draw your shoulders back. keeping that straight spine. Keep breathing, nice and slow, nice and slow. Bring yourself all the way down onto the mat, give yourself a nice stretch all the way from pointy feet to pointy fingers. Nice deep breathing, feel that lovely stretch going through your body. And then when you're comfortable, allow your feet to have a little space. Arms coming back down to the side of your body. Create a little space between your arms and your body, your legs. Opening your palms towards the sky. Allow your body rest. Allow your muscles to rest. Allow your breath to settle. Stay strong, my friends. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.